Hello and welcome to Charter Local Edition Northwest. I'm Dana Cowley and today we're interviewing your newsmakers in our Kennewick studio. My guest today is Carl Adrian. He's the president and CEO of Tridec. Carl, thank you for joining us.
It's nice to be here, Dana.
We really appreciate you.
Yeah.
As you're reflecting back on all your accomplishments of 2015 and the new year is going to be here before we know it, what are your greatest accomplishments?
Well, I think during 2015 we have to point to, I'm going to say two things. One is the land transfer that's just occurred. You know, the Department of Energy just transferred 1,641 acres to the community for economic development. Actually, Tridec is the conduit. We receive the property, so technically we own it today. We will be transferring it to the city of Richland and the Port of Benton here before the end of the year so they can develop it. But, you know, as you drive around the community, people would say, oh, gee, you have a lot of industrial land available. There's a lot of vacant property and that sort of thing. There really isn't in large tracts. And so this whole idea of the Department of Energy transferring property to the community to bring jobs and capital investment to the community is very important.
Well, and you've worked on that a long time, and that took a greater effort than people might realize. Perhaps you could elaborate on what that took, because that was no small thing.
Yeah, it took almost 5 years to get this accomplished. And frankly, I have to give a lot of credit to former Congressman Doc Hastings and both Senators Maria Cantwell and Patty Murray, because without actually Doc putting the transfer requirement in a bill that passed Congress, I think we'd still be working with Department of Energy. So it actually took an act of Congress to get this property.
It's been talked about for years.
Yeah, and so you know, I think it's huge that this property is now coming back to the community. The second thing I want to talk about is the new national park, the Manhattan Project National Heritage Park.
Yes.
And that actually was also in the same bill that passed Congress with the land transfer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so here, just in the next couple of weeks, the Department of Energy and the National Park Service will be signing a memorandum of understanding on the national park, and actually November 12th, the Park Service will be here to officially hang their logo, the arrowhead, out at B Reactor, which will be, again, a great accomplishment for this community. It's probably going to be a couple years before the park actually opens, as you would know a national park with park rangers and that kind of thing. But you know, again, I think the impact to this community from an economic development standpoint will be tremendous.
Oh yes, those tours have always just filled up in an instant.
Exactly.
And now they've reduced the age so we can have our students go out on the tours, which before the age limit was older, and I think that will continue to draw people from around the world. I mean, that's always a big attraction.
Actually, because of the Park Service celebrating 100th anniversary next year, on the 12th there will be several hundred fourth graders at B Reactor, and all will receive, I guess, the park's passport, which gets them into any national park along with whoever's in their vehicle for free for a year.
Nice
yeah,
perk for folks.
Exactly.
And go driving around. That's wonderful. Well, when we work on these long-term projects, because that one's been in the works a long time, this land transfer has been in the works for years and talked about for years before that, it's a tremendous benefit for our community to have senior people in these positions that they've held for a long time, because in some areas people in your position will turn over every 3 or 4 years, and I think that's been a huge plus for the people of the Tri-Cities to have you here to see these things through consistently.
Well, I think it is. I think there's, I look at my board of directors and want to have consistency so people have a little bit of institutional knowledge, and I'm sure that in some ways they appreciate the fact that we've had a stable staff at Tridec and that sort of thing. I will say, though, there's something to be said for new ideas, too, and so, sometimes new blood will bring those new ideas, so it works both ways.
Well, Carl, thank you for being here with us. We really appreciate all that you do for the Tri-Cities. This is Carl Adrian, the President and CEO of Tridec. I'm Dana Cowley. You're watching Charter Local Edition Northwest.